This is Joe Halanich, the assigner, commissioner, and rules interpreter for Cascade Officials Association, known as CASO. Today we're going to talk about the running lane, what it is, and when it's used. What is the running lane? The running lane is a 3-foot wide area halfway from home to first base. You can see it marked between the two red arrows on the picture to your right. Any player who's running to first base has to use the running lane when the ball is being fielded or thrown to first base. When is a player in the running lane? A player is considered in the running lane if both feet consecutively touch inside the lane. The player is considered inside the lane if any part of her foot touches the foul line. The National Federation of High Schools rules book states a runner is considered outside the running lane if either foot last contacted the ground completely outside the lane. What this means is, if you're looking at the picture on the right, if the young lady's foot that's in the air completely touched outside of the running lane before it went in the air, even though her left foot could be in the running lane and planted, the fact that her foot in the air last touched completely outside of the running lane means she, by definition, is outside of the running lane. If you have a situation where you meet three criteria, you could have a running lane violation. The three things that are required for a running lane violation are: the runner is outside the running lane, as you see in the picture right here. Number two, the ball must be thrown. And number three, the runner outside the running lane hinders the defense's ability to catch the ball. Here you see she's blocking the first baseman's ability to catch the ball, and she's not in the running lane, and the throw has been made. If those three criteria are met, then you have a running lane violation, which is interference. The ball is dead immediately, the batter runner is declared out, and all other players who were on base must return to the base previously achieved before the interference or the violation. There are exceptions to when the running lane violation does not occur. First, the defense does not make the throw. The throw must be made. If, for example, the catcher comes up and she stops and she starts to throw and then stops because the runner's outside the running lane, you don't have running lane violation. She must make the throw. The ball's thrown over the head of the defense. Maybe the catcher is throwing the ball high to miss the runner in the running lane and throws it over the head of the first baseman. At this point, the first baseman has no ability to make a defensive play on the ball or to catch the ball, and therefore you don't meet the criterion that they have to interfere with the ability to catch the ball. The runner gets hit by the throw in the running lane. If the runner is in the running lane, as long as she doesn't commit some other form of interference, like crashing into the defensive player, she can get hit with the throw in the running lane and there is not interference. Finally, if the defense is using the colored portion of the bag and the batter runner gets hit in fair territory to avoid a collision with the defensive player on the outside of the base, then there is no running lane violation. This concludes the presentation.